microphone because I don't take the microphone out of the stand. So I kind of make it so I don't. Because I'm Italian and I use my hands a lot. So I have to have both hands to talk. You have to understand. I apologize. But as an Italian, I need both hands. It's seriously, I broke this can once. I had a cast for 6 weeks. For you, uncomfortable. For me, a speech impediment. I was just like, 6 weeks, I couldn't think of half the fucking shit I was trying to say. It's ridiculous. That's what you do. No, seriously, it's for your own good too, because I did a couple shows that take the microphone out. I knocked the front audience member right out halfway between his joke. I was like, anyway, and so I don't have any news. Yeah, I'm Italian, as you can tell. Very Italian. Any Italians? Am I the only Italian? Nice. Paisan. You get the dice. I'll lock the doors. All right? We got a real party going in here. I'm very Italian. Did you take the 23andMe test by chance? No. Anybody take the 23andMe test? Yeah. How'd you do? Did you pass?
I did.
You did? Go ahead. What were you? Did you know? Find out? What did you find?
It was very
eclectic, kind of a bunch of stuff.
Very boring. I didn't know exactly where I was from.
Yeah, see, me too. Mine came back. I was so Italian. My results came back with an indictment. That's how Italian. No, seriously, I had to come back with 23, and it wasn't me. I wasn't in town. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, asshole. That's how Italian went. Because they come back with the percentages, right? Mine was 94.7% Italian. I am 95% Italian. Right? And then they give you the other part, so I wanted to know. I was curious. I found out out of the last 5%, 3% in the witness protection program. I'll never forget that. Last 2%, I was told, what are you looking at? You don't see anything. You don't know nothing. You were out of town that day. I was like, all right, I don't know nothing. Very Italian. Come from a big Italian family. I have a big Italian family. So I had 3 older sisters. Oh my God. Growing up in my house, I swear to God, it was like The Godfather meets the Witches of Eastwick. It was horrible. They were so tough on me. Let me tell you something. You want to find a good man? Find a man with an older sister. You want a great man? Find a man with 3 older sisters. Because any sniff of misogyny, they beat the shit out of you. It's true. They made me so tough. It was scary. But I was protective. I don't care if they were older. I was protective. Are you protective Italian? Yeah, right. We're compassionate. I swear to God, 9 years old, I walked home from a Little League game on a Saturday. I walked into the bathroom. I catch my oldest sister's boyfriend shooting up right in the bathroom. I was freaked out. I snapped like a little Tony Soprano with my tiny little bat. I was like, get the fuck out of here! Hey, beat the shit out of this kid. Right? 9 years old. And you know what I learned? 9 years old, I learned the Italians are passionate people. And we have a short-tempered fuse. But we will use that temper to protect our family, because family is the most important thing, right? Everybody, not just the time. That's all right. You know what, more importantly, I learned that day? How a diabetic takes his insulin. That was probably a lesson I should have learned first, right? But here's the crazy thing. I had 3 older sisters. Eventually, another one dated somebody who was diabetic, because I caught him in the bathroom. I made sure I watched the door. I gave him a glass of water. And that day I learned what freebasing was. Grew up Italian. I'm Italian from New Jersey. Any East Coasters out here? Yeah. Where are you from? Oh, New York. My wife is from Brooklyn. I'm from New Jersey. I grew up half my life in New Jersey, half my life in California. And people always say, hey, what's the biggest difference between California and New Jersey? I always say the same thing. It's the seagulls. No, the seagulls are so different. Like on the East Coast, on the California coast, you go to find any seagull. Those seagulls are beautiful. They're white feathers and they're fluffy, and they got a big yellow tipped beak, and they got a weird thing on the top of their head, and they're vegan and they're liberal. Pedicures are like, can I show me you're gluten free? No. You go to New Jersey, those seagulls are white with stains all over them. Food stains, you know what the fuck is going on. Half a beak, they're missing an eye, they got a tattoo on one wing, pack of cigarettes hold up in another, half a hypodermic needle for a peglet. Kid, I don't want your finger, I want your money, asshole. Hey, look at this. Swear to God, last time I'm in Atlantic City, I saw a seagull just swoop down, steal a dude's wallet, and take off. It just turned to me with its one eye, looked at me like, what are you looking at? I was like, I don't see nothing. I was out of town that day. Second City, I had the weirdest thing. I went to a nightclub. It was like a hip-hop nightclub that night. It was fantastic, but I did not fit in. I'm too old for nightclubs now. I can tell, because as I was walking through, everybody was looking at me like, oh man, when this dude finds his daughter, she's in so much I just walked around going, yeah, no. I don't even have kids. I am 57 years old. I've never had children because for me, I enjoy things like freedom and money. I've been married for a while. I've been married for a while. My wife and I don't. And I can tell I don't have kids because I went to a party with my wife and a bunch of guys were hanging out. I saw them all talking, right? So I kind of weaved my way into the middle of the conversation. I hear a dude go, you know, my son's just not getting any better from all his hitting lessons. I get hitting lessons and he doesn't get any better. And I'm just like, well, you know, excuse me, not for nothing, but maybe you should just try hitting him a little bit harder. You know? Seems like that's the problem. And he's like, no, I'm talking about a baseball bat. I was like, dude, my dad used a belt. I'm not saying what to use. I'm saying effort, asshole. A little effort. I do try to, I'm older now, I'm 57, like I said, sex is different when you get older too, right? Like I try to get a little, 50 Shades of Grey with my wife last night, right? Yeah, why not, right? She bent over, I gave her a nice slap on the ass, quickly yells out her safe word, which apparently was, are you out of your fucking mind? Followed by 50 Shades of Black and Blue. And it's not that sex is different, like the words are still there, but it's the meanings are different. Like the missionary position is, it's just a mission to catch my breath. That's the mission, right? And like a doggy style is basically you roll over and beg for your leg cramps to stop. Worse than 69 now means we're gonna have sex between 6 and 9. She's always looking out for me. She says you gotta take better pictures. Because as you get older, right, some young people here, and the older people understand this, right? The older you get, for some reason your chin goes further towards your neck, right? Right? It just becomes like a straight line for some weird reason, right? I swear in a couple months I'll be on stage, my neck will be 2 blocks, my chin will be 2 blocks behind me. Like, I'm catching up. I'll be there in a minute, you know. But my wife says you gotta take pictures, man. You gotta learn how to take. So you learn how to take pictures. What you do is you gotta learn to extend your chin so that you look like you have a chin. See, look, I have nothing here right now, but if I do this, look, I got a chin, right? See the chin? Right? You know what I'm talking about, right? These people are like, God damn, that's a nice chin, right? But wait, there's more you're supposed to do, because the other thing you're supposed to triangulate your arms like this, right? You go like this. So it gives you like these nice square shoulders and your chin out. Amazing, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Then there's a third step. You gotta twist this foot like this. It gives you hips like this, so you take a picture from the front. Fucking, right? You love me now, right? It works, but the problem is I was taking pictures out front the other night, and a couple walked by, and I heard a dude go, man, that poor dude must have had a stroke. His wife goes, yeah, but look how good his pictures are. I gotta go, you guys are great.